Bonjour.
Bonjour à tous et à toutes.
Good morning, Paris. Good morning, world. Or good evening, whatever.
So, today we're here for a new game. It's gonna be Namur versus Leeds. So do you wanna start?
All right, I'll start with. So Leeds is skating out, so I guess I'll just announce Leeds. 111 Grief Lightning. 1-3 Flamboyant Potato. 182 Knievel Dead. 2 Holy Moly. 2-1 Jenga. 2-6 Kerosene. 3-5 Lee Animal. 4-2-6 Peril Street. 5-0-0 Grace Ventura. 1-8-1 Kizzle. 9-7 Lana Del Slay. 9-8 Quick Blocker and Glory.
Thank you very much. And so now we'll announce Namur's roster. So we have 03 Nappy, 12 Brûle la Gomme, 13 Ogara, 1957 Bat Smash, 21 Ice Cream, 242 Lilith, 393 Grumpy and Up, 4040 Blue Velvet, 666 Left 4 Dead, 833 Kilby, 9 Jackie, and 934 Tinker.
Alright, so we're less than a minute to the start of the first game of the second day of Paris is Burning number 2, a WFTDA recognized tournament set here in Paris, Porte de la Chapelle. It's approximately 300 degrees Celsius outside and 4,000 degrees inside.
Yeah, and I think you're being very nice. It's over 9,000 in here.
Over 9,000.
So it's the first game of the day. It's also the first game for Leeds. So we will see how it goes. Namur ended the day yesterday in a game against the Iguanas.
Oh, but Leeds started out yesterday, though.
Oh, sorry.
But you were sleeping.
So it's the second game. My bad. It's still early. It's Sunday.
All right, so it hasn't started yet, and there's already the mending of the track happening.
Well, I guess the tape doesn't really stick because it's too
So
hot.
Yeah.
Everyone is ready. So I guess we have Knievel Dead for Leeds, jamming for Leeds, against Bat Smash for Namur. Those are the longest 30 seconds ever. And the jam is on. Namur is keeping Knievel Dead at the back of the pack. But it's not enough. And Knievel Dead takes lead for Leeds. Oh, this is not easy to say.
Lee takes the lead.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it sounds pretty redundant.
So she's already scoring.
She called it off quite quickly, though.
Yeah, because Bat Smash was also very quick to get out of initial pass right after her. I'm wondering if it's going to be like last game of yesterday. Very short jams, 3 to 4 points scored in each jam.
Well, we'll see, because the Namur jammers were pretty quick yesterday.
Yes, they were.
They're very fast skaters.
And very agile.
Yeah. So Brûle la Gomme jamming for Namur against Jenga for Leeds. And Jenga took the lead quite quickly.
No, it's not lead. It's no pass, no penalty. So the lead is still open. But again, Leeds jammers are also very quick. First scoring pass for Jenga, and Brûle la Gomme is still on initial. And that's a star pass for Namur.
Grumping up took on the jamming position for Namur.
It seems that the Leeds defense is really challenging for Namur skaters. Oh, and as I'm saying that, it's a scoring pass for Grumpy and Up. If you were there yesterday, I'm kind of a jinx. Every time I say something, the opposite happens. So
You should use that at your advantage.
oh, and that's a forearm on Jenga. So power jam for Namur. They already got to the score. That's 8 points on each side. This game is starting really intense.
Yep. Oh, we had a blocker in the penalty box also for Leeds. And now the jammer just got out of the box. Right as Namur called off the jam.
I think it was a 2-minute jam. Or was it called? Yeah.
I think it was called.
Anyway, that was a nice jam for Namur. 12 points scored, and they evened the score. Oh, false alert. The jam was started, but it seems that the officials need a little bit more time. To check for points. So thank you for watching. If you're watching live, I know that this weekend is pretty heavy on WFTDA recognized tournaments. We've got Finvitationals and also Brouhaha. It's so nice to see so many roller derby events, even if they're happening at the same time. And we're back on the game. Lil hit jamming for Namur. She got the lead in a few seconds. That's one of her specialties.
Yep. But Holy Moly is following quite closely. Yeah, and she caught up with her, so Lil hit called off the jam.
Still managed to score 2 points. Ooh. If it stays the same, it's going to be a really intense game.
Well, we'll see. Yesterday we had a lot of close starting games, and then eventually one team just took off.
Yes, it's
But we'll see how this one plays out. If it stays close for the whole game.
and that's a power jump for Namur.
Power jam for Namur.
Ooh,
Jam swap.
jam swap. So we're gonna have a 2-minute jam. Told you it was gonna be interesting. So Knievel Dead jamming for Leeds. And Bat Smash for Namur. Very nice, very strong defense on both sides. Both jammers are fighting to get out. And Bat Smash is a little bit more quick to get out of initial, but still, because it is a 2-minute jam.
Why is the jam gonna last 2 minutes, which is the maximum time duration of a jam?
Why?
Yeah.
Because both jammers went to the box,
So
so
the lead was taken.
no lead was taken.
All right.
you can take lead if you get out of the penalty box on the next jam. But if you go to the penalty box on that jam, then you cannot get lead.
Okay.
So Namur managed to score two scoring passes. Well,
But Leeds, Knievel Dead was sent to the penalty box. So that gives Bad Smash maybe a little bit of a window to maybe score
yes,
a couple of points before the end of the jam.
this is kind of the strategy that Namur had yesterday
Yep.
against the Iguanas. Score as many points as possible during the power jam. They've got a little bit of an advantage now because they starting in a power start formation. Evil Knievel is standing in the penalty box, and Brûle la Gomme is ready to get lead for Namur. Will she? That's another story, but the jam is on. The pack is really fast. Already between turn 2 and turn 3, Namur's defense is ready to get Knievel Dead, sorry. And Knievel Dead gets lead for Leeds. While Brûle la Gomme is pushing at the front of the pack and she's out of initial. Well, Knievel Dead is on a first scoring pass. She might be calling soon. Very nice call.
Yeah, we're still pretty close.
Yes, 28 to 20 points. I'm not going to make any guess today.
All right, let's do that. We're 10 minutes in, and Leeds already shows quite an aggressive way of playing. They've got kind of a few penalties, pretty diverse too. While Namur's got a kind of cleaner game. We only have one player for Namur that had 2 penalties.
Yes. Well, I guess their aggressive strategy is also good in terms of sealing leads. Another lead for Jenga. And another 3 points. Also, they're playing a game right after this one at 2 on European time against the Iguanas.
Yeah.
I guess they decided to be more aggressive now because Namur managed to win against the Iguanas. So,
All right, so Grief Lightning jamming for Leeds against Bad Smash.
and that's a
jamming
power
for
jam for Leeds.
Namur.
Bad Smash was sent to the penalty box.
Ooh, what'd she do?
It was a cut, I believe.
Yep.
And the pack is speeding. The defense from Namur is trying to stop the blockers from Leeds from speeding. This is also strategic. When you speed, it's harder to get to the blockers and score points. So.
And so she called it off early. I'm guessing it's to start off a jam in a power start situation. Or maybe not.
No, I think there's only one blocker from Namur at the moment. Well, it's not a power start, but still, it's one less blocker, so technically it's easier to get the lead.
Well, I thought it was going to be a power start because I thought Bad Smash was still in the penalty box, but she went out. She got out.
She got out.
And now we've got Brûle-la-Gomme jamming for Namur.
And Knievel Dead for Leeds. Knievel Dead, who's been recycled at the back of the pack. Very nice assist from the pivot. Corrosion. And that's another lead for Leeds.
They're very close in terms of points right now. 28 for Namur to 27 for Leeds.
We'll probably have a shift very soon. Brûle-la-Gomme has gotten out of initial. Knievel Dead is being recycled at the back of the pack, so I guess she might call very soon too.
Yeah, and Brûle-la-Gomme was able to score 4 points right now because, I guess mainly because two blockers of the Leeds team were in the penalty box, so
and I guess
she skated by very easily.
Yeah, and I guess that's why the jammer from Leeds didn't call off.
Yeah.
So the two blockers are now standing.
32 to 30. It's still super close.
Lilith jamming for Namur.
Against Jenga for Leeds.
And that's a lead for Namur. Lilith is usually really fast on taking leads.
Yeah.
And it was easier for her because there were only two blockers at the beginning of the jam. She's calling. And that's 4 more points for Namur. They're still a little bit ahead. Bad smash against Holy Moly. Very strong defense formation from Namur. Bad smash is pushing at the front and she gets lead. Oh, and we've got another power jam for Namur.
Yeah, Leeds had two blockers and one in the penalty box. And one blocker just came out of the penalty box, but the jammer was sent there.
For a back block.
Back block, right. So that's another powerful situation for Namur, who's, like for bad smash, whose only job right now is to score points.
And also she gets really nice assists from her blockers. Namur has shown very, very strong defense, but also very good assists.
Yeah, Holy Moly was back in the game, but she just did a forearm. It was very blatant also.
Yeah, I guess in terms of penalties, Leeds for now has made twice the number of Namur penalties.
Yeah.
This is another item that can define a game. Like the ranking is something, because if you were there yesterday, you would know that all the teams that play this weekend are ranked within 15 spots.
Yeah.
So they're really close in the ranking. So this is one item that could define a game, but also like the mental, the cardio, and also the number of penalties that the skaters make. We've got a team timeout that's been asked by Leeds. So usually team timeouts allow, the skaters to rest a little bit and sometimes to discuss strategy. So maybe, I've seen some teams start a little bit slow in order to observe what the strategy of the opposing team is,
Uh-huh.
and then take a team timeout and change lineups, change strategies, be more offensive or more defensive. So we'll see if it's a strategy here, or if it's just because it's over 9,000 degrees in here. And we're back. 48 points for Namur, 30 for Leeds. Short advantage for Namur at this point. But I won't say anything. I won't jinx it. And also because 18 points we've seen is nothing, especially in this tournament.
Yeah.
So Brüllagam jamming for Namur against Holy Moly for Leeds, and that's a lead for Brüllagam. She's been really, really agile all weekend. And that's another agility
Nice.
demonstration. Very nice apex.
She's coming back pretty quickly.
And Holy Moly is back on track and out of initial. This is something that Brüllagam has seen.
And so she called off the end of the jam.
We almost have a full pack right now.
Yeah, almost. We have the Leeds pivot in the penalty box.
Who's standing, so
Yeah, it's not for him.
will it give Namur an advantage? Ooh, it seems that defense is really thick right now. The pack is not budging. Both jammers are pushing to get through.
Lilith is pushing right now at the front of the pack, and she came through, took the lead for Namur.
Knievel Dead is also pushing at the front of the pack. Out of initial. We're probably having a very, very short jam at the moment.
Yeah, she had a pretty personal fight with Gnapi and Ogara, who would not let her pass. Pretty strong blockers, those two also.
Yeah, it's really hard to determine things. I was looking for a word, but very strong offense from the jammers on both sides. Very strong defense.
Bad Smash is jamming for Namur, and Jenga for Leeds.
Jenga is at the front of the pack. She get leads. Lead. Sorry. Leads.
Leeds.
So confusing.
Jenga jams a lot this morning.
Yes.
Yesterday, she was more of a backup. I mean, I've seen her jam like a couple of times at the beginning of the game. And then I guess she was kind of more on a defensive role. And then she came back out to jam for another couple of jams.
Yeah, might be a strategy too, because they know that Namur's defense is really strong and that she has an aggressive game that plays well with that kind of defense. Brüllagam jamming for Namur. Grief Lightning for Leeds. Grief Lightning has been recycled at the back of the pack. Very nice assist from number 8-9 from Leeds. No, 8-1. The pivot. Blue Velvet recycling at the back of the pack. again and again and again. This is something that can also impact the momentum and the spirit of a jammer being pushed outside and recycled again and again.
Yeah.
Brulegom is on her third scoring trip.
I'm gonna say it because it does not happen that often on this game, but the penalty box is empty now.
Grief Lightning got out of initial. And Brulegom is calling the jam. Very nice teamwork again on that jam. Very good defense because, yeah, it's something to be the jammer and be scoring points. But if the other jammer also scores points, then there's no point in playing. Got another team timeout asked by Leeds.
Yeah,
Well-
Namur is actually kind of widening the gap.
Yeah, it's both. Twice the number of points.
Okay, so during that team timeout, let's take a look at the penalties. As you can see, yeah, Leeds got quite an illegal game right here. Huh? We see a lot
Quite
of
penalty heavy. Yes, we've got one skaters on 4, 2 skaters on 3, and there's 10 minutes to go on that period. Whereas Namur has been a little bit more penalty savvy. They've got 1 or 2 penalties.
Yep.
For
Per skater.
per skater, yes.
Knievel 182 jamming for Leeds. And I recognize
Lil
Lil
Hit,
Hit.
yes.
Yeah.
I recognize her hair.
Yeah.
That's why it's nice to be official too, because when you're lineup tracking, then you're used to recognizing skaters with, I don't know, socks colors or shorts or that kind of things.
Yeah, it's good to be a physiognomist. Knievel that took the lead quite quickly. It's been 15 seconds. She's coming back in the pack and trying to agility her way through, and
Yeah,
it
it's
worked.
Very nice assist also
Yep.
from number 500, Grace Ventura. And the pack is speeding. I guess they're trying to buy time
Yeah.
for the blockers to get out of the penalty box. Again, 2 blockers
Yeah.
from Leeds in the box. Some of them might not finish the game.
At this rate, yeah, we're not that sure.
It's like poker. Sometimes you need to go all in if you want to win. So
That's pretty true.
Jenga jamming for Leeds against Bat Smash for Namur. Very strong pack, very thick.
And Bat Smash flew out of it.
But Jenga, oh, that's a cut for Jenga. Another power jam for Namur. And if they use the same strategy they usually do, they will score at least 2 scoring trips during the power jam. Leeds blockers are waiting on turn 3.
That
Ooh,
smash crashes into the Leeds tripod waiting for her on the track. She was recycled. Very nice hit from
crowded Jenga to score 4 points for Leeds. We've got a perfect double, 80 points for Namur, 40 points for Leeds.
Brulagum versus Holy Moly on the 17th jam of the first period of the first game of the second day of Paris is Burning number 2 WFTD a recognized tournament.
And that's a lead for Leeds. Star pass for Namur. Well, Leeds managed to get lead, but it was not enough. They scored 2 points, but I mean, Namur used the offensive strategy of having a star pass in order to avoid Leeds from scoring too many points. And this is actually the thing here. It's a good thing to win, but because the ranks are so close at the moment, the more point difference you get and the more ranking spots you can get
gain.
also on the ranking.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of math. I don't understand it all, but I mean, I wouldn't be able to calculate it on my own, but I see both bench coaches on the inside. And we're back on. I think Jenga is jamming for Leeds.
Against Bad Smash for Namur. The fast Bad Smash who skated through the pack quite easily while Jenga was sent to the penalty box
for a cut. That's another power jam. I'm wondering, I'll go check during the intermission, but I'm wondering how many power jams they've had.
Oh yeah, we gotta check that.
Yeah, I love stats. This is why I do that.
Oh yeah, you love producing games.
I love producing games, yes. Yeah. Writing stuff and giving the right information. Well, the right information for now is that both defenses are very strong. They're on turn 3. Jenga managed to get out of initial, but Bat Smash didn't let her come around and score any points. 4 points for Namur on this jam, 84-43, and we've got 3 minutes to go on that period.
All right, a very, very tight pack on the starting of this 20th jam. And Brulagum took the lead for Namur. Knievel Dead is still fighting. Pretty tight defense, but she is assisted thanks to Grace Ventura. She could come out of the pack. Is Namur going to call? She's
No. I think Brulagum got a cut. Oh, and Knievel that is also going to the box. So we've got another power switch.
Yeah, I was just about to say that Brulagum was sent to the penalty box for a cut, and that would give an advantage to Leeds. And then the Leeds jammer was sent to the penalty box. So
Jinx.
Yeah.
Now you've got it too. So both jammers are back on track. The trip to the penalty box was really short. Brulegem is at the back of the pack, but she's got really strong blockers going through Leeds defense to try and help her. Brulegem recycled at the back of the pack again. Tinker is trying an assist.
Quick block and Glory is trying to keep Brulegem from skating through. But that did not work. Brulegem prevailed. So that was a pretty close jam.
12-11. Still short advantage for Namur on that one. And I guess it's going to be the last jam of the period. We've got 25 seconds to go on the period clock. Official timeout. Yeah, we were missing a jammer ref. They're kind of important. I mean, all officials are important, and we thank them for coming and being so dedicated, even in this heat. Or sometimes it's really cold also. Venues, I guess they have something missing with thermostat. Lilith jamming for Namur.
Against Grief Lightning for Leeds.
So Lilith was recycled at the back of the pack, but again, she's really strong and really agile, and she managed to, slither her way through the through the pack. It's something that amazes me every time I see Namur play. They're really strong and really agile, so I love seeing them play. But Leeds, they've got, the same kind of strength too, so it's a really nice game to watch.
I must admit that I kind of wish they had a corner game though. Because Grief Lightning spent the beginning of the period of the jam in the penalty box, actually. I did not speak about it because I was not sure, but now she came out.
So another power jam, you mean?
Yeah. Lil Hit started the jam in a power jam situation.
I'll go check how many power jam. We now have one skater that's on 5 on lead side, one that's on 4.
All right, so it's the end of the first period of the first game. Don't break everything.
No. That's my water bottle that fell. So yeah, you can see the penalties right now for Leeds. Quite.
And cleaner game for Namur.
Yes.
It's kind of a close. I can't see the score right now because the NSOs are.
They're hiding it.
Yeah, but it also, I think they were counting the last points. 107 points for Namur, 54 points for Leeds.
Again, that's almost double, so
we'll see how they play it out on the second period. I guess this 15 minutes intermission will be the occasion to speak about it and try to, refocus, I guess.
Probably yes. So we'll see you in a little bit more than 10 minutes.
All right.
See you guys.
Yeah.
And girls and non-binary people. We love you all. Well, the strategy paid for Leeds, who managed to score 6 points on that jam, and the first points for second period. So Lilith is still sitting in the box for Namur, and Grief Lightning is jamming for Leeds. So now Namur blockers are trying to keep her as much time as possible, giving Lilith the chance to get Leeds. Lilith gets out of initial, but she didn't have a cover on, so there's no lead for Namur.
Okay, and Lilhead just took a hit from the Leeds blocker.
And Grief Lightning is sitting in the box. Well, she's not sitting anymore because she's back on track, but again, another penalty for the jammers. And we'll see the penalties next timeout or official timeout, because it's starting to get pretty heavy on Leeds side.
All right, so 1 minute 30. It's been 1 minute 30 for this seventh jam, and still no lead. Actually, none was taken ever, I believe.
Well, it's going to be a 2-minute jam anyway, because we had one jammer in the box and the other one who got out of initial without her cover on, so she lost the ability to get the lead.
Little one-on-one fights against between Lil Hits and Grief Lightning.
Yeah, when you're trying to play the clock, sometimes jammer on jammer is the solution. I mean,
Jenga lined up.
so Leeds managed to get something out of that jam, because they scored 8 points and Namur 4 points. They only have 65-point difference. And now we're having a team timeout. So, as I was saying earlier, we're going to see penalties.
So as you can see on the screen right now, the Leeds roller derby team is pretty heavy on penalties, with quick and blocker glory pretty close to a fallout, I guess.
Yeah, we've got 3 skaters on 5 also. So, yeah, they're a little bit in the danger zone. But yeah, sometimes it's hard to balance between an aggressive way to play and the penalties. So if you're watching us, I hope you're in a cool environment, maybe in a pool or in the shower.
Just standing in the shower with the
Well,
water running.
maybe in a bathtub. So Bat Smash jamming for Namur against Jenga, and Bat Smash still the lead.
Very quick lead also. Very bad smashy of her.
Yeah, she's smashing everything. 4 points for Namur, and she calls.
Yeah, she skated through the pack pretty quickly. But since Jenga was in a very good position for scoring points, she called it off right after her first pass.
Yeah, Namur is really on point with knowing where the other jammer is and if they whether other skaters are like in the box or not and
True.
if they need a call or not.
That's true.
Very strong strategy. Brûle la gomme against Knievel Dead again. And again, Brûle la gomme really agile and really fast. She's out of initial. Knievel Dead right behind her. And the pack is speeding. So speeding is a good strategy if you want to avoid the other team to score. But also it's harder to get into formation and have a good defense
Yeah.
while you're skating really fast. So
But it kind of works out for Namur because they have very, very fast jammers.
they do.
I mean, the pack was advancing, let's say, and Brulagam was had not that much difficulty to catch up.
Yeah.
Catch up. Jam number 10, Bat Smash, again against Grief Lightning.
Oh, and that's a power jam for Leeds. Bad Smash was sent to the box for a forearm, I guess. She's sitting with her pivot. Maybe they will strategize.
And Grief Lightning came out of the pack and took the lead for Leeds. And she's coming back in the pack. Left for Dead and Jackie were waiting for her.
Oh, the pack is on the floor. Bad Smash is out of initial.
Yeah, but Smash is out of the box and also out of the pack. She's kind of like
out.
a bowling ball.
Wrecking ball.
Not literally a bowling ball. I heard the bowling pins fall down when I saw her come through.
And now I can hear it too.
Right. 2-1 against 1-2 on jamming for this 11th jam. Of the
And we've
second
got a
period.
little official timeout.
Official timeout.
Little.
A very little official timeout.
Sometimes it's all you need to repair the track. And thank you to all, everyone who helps making those events possible. Oh, that was so nice.
That was very, very fast from Grelagum, player 1-2 from Namur. She took the lead in maybe 3 seconds.
Yes, she just sped on the outside. Oh, jammer on jammer.
1-2, 1-2-2-1. A little shout out to all my sound people out there.
Yeah, they're trying to play the clock and buy some time so that the penalty box empties.
Oh yeah, that's why Namur is not calling.
Yeah. Did Lead manage to score any points? I guess the jammer referees are discussing about it. And 2 points for Leeds.
Points for Leeds.
Very nice. Lilith on the jammer line against Knievel Dead. Oh, and again, very, very fast. Oh, wow. It seems that the jammers decided to fight.
Yeah, Lilith was personally trying to prevent Knievel Dead from advancing.
And allowing her blockers to come back.
Yeah, come back and like.
And
take
that's
on
a penalty for Knievel Dead. A multiplayer. Oh no, haha, that's a cut. I was like, yeah, it's possible. So I sounded surprised because it's not often that jammers make multiplayers, but it's possible if you're not supposed to block with your forearm or to grab one of your teammates, and if the link is challenged, then that's still a multiplayer even if you're a jammer. So Kniveldead is out of the box. Lilith managed to score 8 points in the meantime.
Number 9-8, quick blocker in glory is fallen out
Yes.
after 7 penalties.
And so we now have 4 skaters on lead side at 5 penalties. And a little bit over 11 minutes to go.
Holy moly for Leeds against Bad Smash for Namur. And the Leeds blockers were already like right in front of Bad Smash, waiting for her, trying to prevent her from taking the fast lead.
Well, and they
that
did.
Swift lead, yeah.
They did, but still, Bad Smash is right behind Holy Moly. Holy Moly got the lead. She calls. Yeah, and she managed to prevent Namur from scoring. But also, I guess she didn't get to score any points. Oh, I see referees discussing it. So maybe there are going to be some points for Leeds. Yeah, official timeout.
0-0.
While the referees are talking about scores and points, I'll talk to you about the postseason. So we're at the beginning of June. It's almost the end of the season here in Europe. And we have a few nice events that are planned for next season. So continental cups. So there's going to be 3 continental cups. Sorry, it's really hard for me to say. The first one will start in August, and we have one here in Europe in Helsinki. Kallio Rolling Rainbow hosts the European Continental Cup, and it's going to be October 5th and 6th.
Tickets, Tickets go on sale June 17th.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say, because I remember it's the day right after my birthday.
All right. So you heard it. Get comic relief tickets for Helsinki for her
Yes,
birthday.
please.
Start of the 14th jam. Jenga against... Oh, we got another 1-2-2-1. Brûle la gomme against Jenga.
And Brûle la gomme decided to play the clock again and push Jenga out and just make her lose the momentum. But it was not enough. Jenga was decided to steal the lead. Brûle la gomme is at the back of the pack.
Very nice apex jump from Jenga. Just surged out of the pack.
Brûle la gomme is still being challenged by Leeds blockers at the front of the pack now. She's out of initial, but that's 2 scoring trips for Leeds. Very well done. Very, very good teamwork here.
Yep.
161 points for Namur, 85 for Leeds. And it's a team timeout being called by Leeds. I think it's their 3rd one.
We can hear in the background our friend Cosmic Camel Clash announcing for in-house.
He's a loud one, this one.
I'll fucking tell
He will probably hear it. Well, at least he's saying interesting things, so it's okay.
That's very true.
Because some people are loud and they're saying, you know,
Rubbish.
yes. I was trying to find a word that would not be
Impolite.
yes, exactly. Like not too impolite, at
Yeah.
least. A little bit more news about the international WFTDA events. Got international WFTDA playoffs in North Carolina and Seattle in September. So more derby to watch for you and more derby to announce for us. So that's a win.
Yeah, but North Carolina is so far away.
Well, far from what? Depends.
Far from yeah.
Yeah, far from here.
I was gonna say far from here, but if you guys are listening on or watching on YouTube, maybe you live in North Carolina, so
And you're lucky because you'll be able to go see international WFTDA playoffs. Oh, and the jam
Right.
is on. Knievel dead.
isn't the was jamming and she was sent to the penalty box.
So no lead for her and no lead for Lilith, who removed her cover. It's going to be another 2-minute jam. And 8 little minutes left on that game. Really intense.
Really intense blocking job from Lana Del Slay here.
Knievel dead out of the penalty box. She's on 6 penalties, so next time she goes to the box, she will be fouled out, unfortunately. But for now, she is fighting her way at the front of the pack. And
won
she's
a
out of
battle.
initial.
Yeah, she won a personal battle against O'Gara, number 1-3.
Lilith being stopped at the back of the pack. Tinker doing an assist, very nice assist. We've seen Tinker and also Blue Velvet number 4040 from Namur do a lot of assisting during those games.
Knievel, that's very fast now. 8
Yes.
points scored on this jam.
And the jammers are following each other. So yeah, I guess everyone is tired and everyone is hot right now.
Yeah, the spins are were pretty, it was a fast jam. They were skating pretty fast. Fast pack, fast jammers.
Especially because it's a 2-minute jam, so
You better score.
But again, it's a teamwork.
It is very, very heavy assist from both teams, actually. Bad smash at it again against Grief Lightning. Who's gonna come on top? Grief Lightning is at the front of the pack with a great assist from her blockers. She might be able to take the lead after.
Especially because Bat Smash is sitting in the penalty box.
Ah, that's why. That's why the Leeds blocker were able to assist her. And she did take the lead.
So yeah, a lead for Leeds.
After fighting with Jackie.
Yeah.
But Jackie was sent to the box.
Oh, and I think it's a 6th penalty.
Yeah, Jackie better
she
watch
wasn't
out.
Yeah. So Bat Smash is back on track. But unfortunately for her, it was noticed by Leeds and they called. I guess they still had time because she still needed to perform her initial pass, so they could have
True.
saved a few seconds.
Yeah, she could have scored more, I think. But it was still very nice. It was still kind of a good call, and they're now above the 100 points
Oh, 2-1
bar.
against 1-2. Jenga, Brûle la Gomme. That's a lead for Jenga, and the pack is speeding. The jam is being called before any points are scored. Sometimes you need to be like the end, in the story.
Yeah.
You need to save up points, save up money. Well, not with roller derby anyway.
No, roller derby is not a sport where you save money. Lil hits against 182 Knievel Dead.
Yes.
182 who's got to stop cutting the track if she wants to stay and keep playing.
Well, I guess she's like, yeah, there's a little bit over 3 minutes to go, so let's go all in. It's poker. You need to give a little. Oh no, that's a 7th penalty. Knievel that is sitting in the penalty box, so that's another power jam for Namur. And if the jam ends before she finishes her penalty, which probably won't happen because we've got a star pass on Namur's side, meaning that it's going to be it's supposed to be a 2-minute jam.
And so what happens if her penalty stops now? Oh yeah, she's out, right?
Well, she's out, and then there's no jammer for Leeds.
All right, Grumpinup took on the jamming position for Namur after a completed star pass that we just talked about.
That's going to be a very, very long power jam for Namur.
Grumpinup kind of ordered her blockers to go through the defense, try to smash it away of her chemin.
Way?
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes it's the simplest words that we forget. This is what it looks like, what it sounds like to speak 2, 3, 4 languages.
Yeah, big shout out to all the polyglots out there.
Yeah. And again, all the referees, the NSOs, the officials that need to work in a language that is not their first language.
Our fabulous THA, Dork Mistress.
Oh yeah, we love her. She's the best. And her skin is so smooth. I've heard that she moisturizes a lot.
All right,
And so we're back.
Bad smash, jamming for maybe the last jam.
It might be,
Might
a
be.
little less than a minute to go on the period clock.
Against Holy Moly, who is holding her grounds.
Oh, she's being...
She's being
Yeah.
held up by Jackie and...
Well, the pack is being a little bit messy at the moment. Everyone is trying to keep the jammer in. Well,
Holy Moly did come out.
there were 27 seconds left on the clock. Will there be another jam? I'm wondering, maybe one of the teams will take an official review or a team timeout. We haven't had any official reviews in that game, right?
Nope. Yep. No official decisions contested.
So shout out to our officials.
Skating and non-skating. Right.
Last jam of that game, Brûle la Gomme.
Against Jenga.
Again, 1-2, 2-1.
Jenga is coming in front of the pack and she took the lead, the very, very last lead. for Leeds this morning. Legum came out of the pack, but she removed her cover. Jenga is fighting off. Ogara and
2 points for Namur. 2 points. Oh no, 3 points. Little thumb. 3 points for Leeds. We'll wait for the final scores. But it's definitely a win for Namur. Final score is final. 186 points for Namur, 107 for Leeds. So 7-9 point difference, which is nice. You know,
that's a nice differential for
yeah, that's a nice differential. So we'll have to wait for the rankings to come out and see how many ranks.
Qu'est-ce que quoi?